have a place we like to donate stuff, but it's gotten where they're not taking donations right now. I think they just get so much stuff, and plus it is a Saturday, so we're gonna drop stuff off at our local Goodwill. I've been going through storage, and so this is just some books that are no longer selling well online, but they're still good books. There's a variety of books, including several jewelry making books that are brand new, that I got in a storage unit I had purchased some time back. Yeah, they're still here.
I'm assuming he's being sarcastic. Scott Young said, "Can he do any tricks?"
Yeah, we just stopped at some friends of ours' sale, and my girls are still there looking through the clothing, and my husband's up there talking to a friend. But these are the two things that I got. If y'all remember from one of my YouTube videos that I really like kitchen gadgets, old vintage kitchen gadgets, so I got this. It's cool looking. And then I just got this little shelf to put kind of near my desk to set some little, we were just talking about Happy Meal toys my niece and I were, that I like to set them up on little shelves and things when I find them at thrift stores. And then my husband is just getting in, and he got this to carry on his zero-turn, a little handsaw to carry on his zero-turn mower when he's down at the lakefront mowing. It comes in handy sometimes if you need to cut off a little branch. And then I think the girls are looking through the clothes.
How far did they say, Rachel? I guess there'll be a sign. We used to come over here years ago, and there was a little par 3 golf course called Duncan's 3-part.
Remember y'all talking about that?
I think they closed a long time ago.
It was over here?
It was a fun
over
place.
This way?
Not in this, it was right in this part of Denison, yeah. It was just in this guy had probably 5 acres of his yard, and he just turned it into a little golf course. That was right after. I remember we had bought Matthew like a 3-piece set, a little Snoopy set. And I think that was
so he was little.
That was the first time he was ever out on a golf course. It was me, Dad, and Clifton.
Oh.
Matthew. I think this is it up here. See a sign.
I think you're going to want to check out this driveway.
Yeah.
Or this vehicle's coming out, yeah.
Your destination is on the right.
Oh, it's a double driveway. Wow, this is nice. The Stady sale.
It's this pretty house.
Is it Stady? Is that Spanish?
You should have a GPS.
The State?
Well, of course, because we're speaking Albans.
If it's not at this gray house, then it's at the red brick one.
It looks like it's at the red brick one, Johnny Cars. I could be wrong, though.
Yeah, it had red barns with it and stuff, I remember,
So now,
on the thing. So,
no, I can't. There's a ditch.
Sorry, neighbors.
But doesn't even look like anybody's home.
My caffeine is starting.
I bet we're not the first person who's done that.
Well, I thought it was a double driveway. I thought, this is nice. It's like a circle drive.
That's okay.
I could drive across if I was in pickup truck.
Well, you don't
Even
drive
that
on
little-
other people's grass, though.
Even that
That's
little
one
bitty
thing.
dip
It's your
there is
own
gonna
grass.
cause us problems.
And this car has a very wide turn radius. You probably won't even hardly be able to turn this.
Yeah, I won't. No one's leaving.
Estate sale.
We're making it just right at 1 hour before closing day of the last day of the estate sale.
That's when the deal is
So
done.
it's possible they could have marked things down, But it's also possible it's very picked over and we won't find anything. But I've gone to estate sales at the near the end before and found some really good stuff.
Think if there's anything for the
This house just sold. I looked it up online. And because I noticed they had really great, look at their barns, Monty, they have really great outbuildings with it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So
nice.
this place just sold, Wow.
I love the pond.
It almost looks like a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, it's
So
really
cute.
pretty.
Or like The Bachelor should be filmed here.
So we went to that estate sale in Texas, and as we were driving there, my husband pointed out this just absolute mansion that was set back off the road, and he said he didn't remember seeing that before. Well, it's not really an area we go very often, and anyway, we went down a little side road kind of out in the country to the sale that we were going to, and it was a nice, probably 1980s type brick house with several acres and a pond with it. And the guy who was over the estate sale said, yeah, it was only on the market. This house just sold and it was only on the market for 6 days. And the person who bought it for about $750,000 and they paid cash for it. And I thought, oh, well, okay, wow. Well, then I had noticed back behind these just beautiful red barns. And I asked the guy, so did these nice outbuildings and barns go with this property? And he said, no, that actually belongs to, and he said a man's name that I'm not going to say his name for his privacy, but that belongs to him and it goes with his property. And he is owner of a professional sports team. And so anyway, as we were leaving and we circled back around and went by that mansion, we kind of realized that the mansion back behind it, the land leads up to the place that had just sold. And anyway, we surmised, we don't know this for sure, that we were pretty confident that this person who I looked up, and he is a billionaire, that he is who bought that place that just sold. And it would only make sense because it backs up to his property and it gives access from the whole next road over. It gives access to the back of his property. So that was just interesting information that we came across. But this was an absolutely wonderful estate sale. First of all, we were there. It had been a 2-day sale, and we were there at the end of the second day, as I said in the video. But we went in there, and he did say everything that was left was half price. Well, everything at full price was very reasonably priced, in my opinion, and there was still some great things left. And so between my husband and my daughters, who are both young adults, and myself, we spent a total of about $34 is all we spent. So as I show you these things, any price labels you see, realize that it was only half that. And then even when she added it up at the end, she went down a little bit and gave us a little bit more of a discount. The lady who had it, they were very nice people. We've seen them before at estate sales. I'm on a list where I get texted about these estate sales. So anyway, we got these, and I have already looked up. They're called pasta something. I can't remember now, like pasta pal or something. It was like an as seen on TV. They lock into place pans, and they have a few little scuffs on the outside, but the inside finish is pristine. I'm really not even sure. These have hardly ever even been used. So we got these 2 pans, and I'm thinking about, we're over a camp that has some cabins, and the smaller cabin, it's kind of pan poor. It doesn't have the greatest pan selection. So I was actually thinking about putting these 2 pans. So it's a pasta pan and then a smaller pan here, like a saucepan size. And then they had a whole bunch of these. I had seen this in their ad, and I just assumed that these would have sold near the beginning. They had a whole bunch of these Farberware, good quality stainless steel. Sometimes parts of it are aluminum. But anyway, it had been regularly $12, so it was half price at $6. I didn't want to buy the whole set, but I did get this good big 10-inch skillet. Lid fits great. And then this colander is oversized. It's really big, and so at half price it would have been $1.50. And I mean, you think of it for obvious things like pasta, but man, it would hold a lot of pasta. In my opinion, the best use of this would be if you have a whole bunch of fruit that you're needing to wash. This is just really nice. And then you guys know, if you watch my videos, I love any kind of little kitchen gadget. This is actually like a canning funnel. That my daughter, her sister-in-law, is going to have a baby reveal for her when my daughter finds out what she's having, and the theme is bears, little teddy bears and things. So they found this. My daughter found this at the sale. I absolutely loved this. It's like I said, any price you see, we got it for half price. Actually, less than half price. Cute little can and bottle opener that's also a magnet. Here's another one. This is Echo brand. That's a vintage brand. Bottle and can opener. And then this is really cool looking to me. I love the kind of retro lines on it. I looked it up online, and it is a wine bottle opener. And it's made in West Germany. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that to focus. And this exact one, these are selling, ones just like this, are selling for about $20 plus shipping online. So I'll probably list that one for sale. My husband found some nail clippers. You guys know that I like things to do with travel. This has some crazing in it, but it's still cute. Little Stein. It was just 50 cents from Detroit. And then my daughter found these for my grandson to play with. He likes imaginative play, and we've got kind of getting a little kitchen area set up for the grandkids, and I know my granddaughter's going to be excited, my oldest granddaughter, when she gets here to play with this. And hopefully soon my other grandson's going to get moved back here, and then we've got a little newborn granddaughter that it won't be long that she'll be old enough to play. We've got a cute Cookie Monster little kitchen set and some other things that we're going to get set up. This book I got, Grandmother's Kitchen Wisdom. I got these 2 vintage cookbooks that are in really nice shape. And then, whoops, let me get this stuff out of the way now. I got this. Remember, everything was half price of whatever it's marked. So I got this water filtration for refrigerator, and I'm going to have my son check and see if it will fit our refrigerator. It very well may not, but I know that I can sell that. Let's see, let me get this stuff out of the way so that I can show you guys more stuff. More little vintage kitchen gadgets, little measuring cup. And then these, I just kind of like old stuff. So these would actually cost me 75 cents for the pair. They were 75 cents each. New and sealed foam sleeve for finger and toe protection. And you just cut it that size. So I don't know. I thought those were kind of cool looking. You can kind of tell probably that it was an elderly couple who lived there. And I don't know, I hope they haven't passed away, but I don't know. Just based on some of the stuff that was in the home. Lena Horne, The Lady and Her Music. It's kind of like a little booklet program. And from Evita, this was from also a musical program from the 1980s. The cast and things from the play. And then this was Loretta Lynn. All kinds of photos. That didn't even hardly look like her to me on the cover, but that does now. There's our Loretta. All kinds of things on the cover. All kinds of photos throughout the book. My mother and father-in-law went on a senior citizens trip, and they got to go and tour Loretta Lynn's house and everything. An evening with the 4 guys at the Opryland Hotel in Nashville, Tennessee. And then in it is an autographed photo and some other memorabilia. And there is, probably to me, the neatest thing in this whole folder. Just one sec. There we go. Grand Old Opry souvenir program, and it has all kinds of artists in there. I saw Lori Morgan's name in there on the schedule, and Minnie Pearl. See, that's kind of neat. 1984 schedule, and there says 1985 there. So it's kind of neat, isn't it? Don't y'all think? Opryland. Then there was this little book, How to Talk Pure Ozark in One Easy Lesson. I have a feeling that I already talk pretty much like anything in this book. So we'll see here, though. So this wouldn't be hard for me to learn. Let's see. Okay. Absence. A French drink. Alcoholic. Okay. All. Not just one, but all of them. At old girl is a sweeter. Oh. Cipher. 0. A knot. Let's see. Colt. It was cold all last spring and up into the summer. Let's see. Thing. There is one thing about it. A hillbilly is hard to understand. Not if you're one too. Which I'm a country girl. And then we've got this old Deluxe hardwood cribbage board. That's nice. Then I've got, this had a little stand with it that I can't find at the moment. But this is heavy. It feels like it's bronze, maybe, or brass. Texoma Medical Center grand opening. That's nice. And this little thimble. I don't know if I can get it to focus in. It says Texas and has a cowboy, a rancher, and his cow. He's probably a longhorn, a Texas longhorn. And then, boy, don't these bring back memories. I remember my grandma and granddad on my mom's side had these, like a set like these. Anchor Hawking salt and pepper, and boy, those are in nice shape. So really, I only paid 50 cents for the pair. And then here's some more vintage salt and pepper shakers. This is Tupperware. Kind of an off-white. I think online it calls it almond. And then I got two different nice heavy glass spices. Cinnamon, and then this cream of tartar. And a lot of times I just really like the graphics on them and just the vintage look. But, you know, cream of tartar, it's not something I use very often, but when you do need it, it's not always cheap. And I remember I used to have a really good Play-Doh recipe that called for cream of tartar when my kids were little. And then I got this for $0.25, and I got it with my great nephews in mind. They're redoing their bedroom in kind of a nautical theme, and I thought they might enjoy that pretty little sand dollar. I always think sand dollars are neat. And then these are McCall cookery. They're from the 1980s. It sets 1 through 14. I mean, numbers 1 through 14, and they're just real good magazines that give recipes and cooking instructions. And I only paid $1 for all of them. And I looked these up, and it looks like I can get about $25 to $30 for these online. And I will probably list them for $30 so that it gives me a little bit of room if I want to make someone an offer of $25. Oh, then I got this lighter fluid and these two glass top oven cleaner. I'll put those to good use here at the house. And then recently, my son has gotten to learning to polish shoes, and I've polished them for him some too, and helped him learn. Not that he really needs my help, but it brought back a memory of when my dad had a shoe shine kit, and I used to polish his boots for him. And they had a whole bunch of different. This one's neat looking. Feels almost full. Propert's boot cream, dark gray for leather boots. And here's a new little just sponge and rag for it says leather care system application cleaning. Here's another shoe cream. And this one is Fivings leather sole and heel edge dressing black. And then there's 4 of these in different colors. Soft leather cream SAS. This one's white, black. Let's see. Trying to find the color to overlook. Oh, neutral. And then another black. And then my youngest daughter, I got a picture of her when we dropped her off at her house with the 3 things that she got also. And so all of these things that I showed you, and then I'll put the picture of my daughter, the 3 things that she got, all of the stuff that I've shown you, we got for $34. So I think we did great. I mean, the pans alone were worth that, in my opinion. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Over the weekend, I sold this book, Bequest of Wings, A Family's Pleasure with Books. It's another one of those library books that was given to me for free, and I sold it for $14.99 plus shipping, and it's going to Anchorage, Alaska.